guys, today I want to come on and talk to you about when you feel like doing nothing, when you have very low motivation and are feeling very overwhelmed. This happens so much in today's society. We have so much pressure on us to be successful, to reach our goals, to do well in school, to do well in career, to have your own business, to be the healthiest you can be. All of these different things are added pressure onto us, and a lot of us are starting to feel extremely burnt out with the pressure of achieving our highest goals and being our best self. Now, I'm not saying that that's not a good goal to have, but when you start to feel extremely overwhelmed and extremely hard on yourself and you have no motivation to do anything, it is likely that you have burnt yourself out and are not looking after yourself in a whole rounded, holistic way, and pushing too hard and putting too much pressure on your nervous system. So I wanted to talk about what are some tools that could help you really recover from this and then start to feel better and ready to take the steps moving forward. So the first one is actually allowing yourself to rest. Number one, allowing yourself to just be, whether this takes a couple hours, a couple days, or a couple weeks. Allowing yourself to just be. Your body is telling you and your mind is telling you, whoa, I need a break. I need to stop. I need to slow down. So that's number one, is really being honest with yourself and just taking the time to rest. Got my notes with me again. Number two, practice self-forgiveness. This could happen while you're resting. Practicing self-forgiveness. Tell yourself, it's okay, where I am right now is not maybe where I want to be, or it's okay that right now I need to take some time and rest, and I will get back to it when I feel better. It's okay that I need this time to heal. So practice self-forgiveness. That's number two. Shift focus. So this one is really, really great because we tend to get too much in our head and overthink things. So when you shift focus, when you go do something that's different, like go outside for a walk or distract yourself with getting together with friends, doing something that, sorry, I think I just got bit by an ant. Okay. Shifting focus. Instead of focusing on what is hard, focusing on what is easy or what's going well in your life. So shifting focus by going out and having a different experience entirely to distract yourself, but also shifting focus away from what's negative to what's going well in your life. And journal about it. Write it down. What is going well right now for you that you can instead put your attention towards. So number three, shifting focus. Number four, if you still need support, reaching out to others is a really, really, really powerful way of recovering and healing and moving forward. So this might be some friend in your life or family member or a professional therapist that can help you understand what's going on and give you some guidance and support to getting back on your feet and feeling better and recovering. So there's never any shame in reaching out for extra help. I think that's very effective. You end up learning a lot when you reach out to somebody else. Share with them what's going on, listen to their perspective. Maybe they have some stories about what they've been through in their lives. It's good to have that human connection and know that you're not alone in this as well. So that's number four. Number five, stop focusing on content that is toxic or spending time looking at other people's lives. So this is primarily talking about social media. Going on social media and looking at other people's lives, other people's profiles, and comparing yourself to other people. That can be very, very discouraging for anybody who's going through something where they're putting extra pressure on themselves to achieve, to reach these standards, and then they see somebody else's life that seems to be going really well or has everything all together, and you end up comparing yourself. So take a moment and reflect. How much do you do that? How much time do you spend looking at other people's lives and comparing your life to their life and putting yourself down because you're not there yet? Totally guilty as charged of doing this. This is something that is extremely hard, especially when you're trying to grow a business and you're an entrepreneur and you're putting yourself out there and you're working with whatever you have, and you see other people doing the same things that you want to do, and it's like comparing and comparing. I know athletes do it, musicians do it, like all sorts of people do it. But one thing that you can remember is like everyone has to start somewhere, and with consistency and going in the direction in your own authentic, unique way, you will find your path eventually. And there is no actual one way fits all, and no one's specific. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Thought I was gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm okay. I think a bug might have just attacked me again. That's funny because the next thing is go into nature. It's on my list of things that will help you feel better. So back to the not consuming content that is negative or where you compare yourself. Just really try to limit how much time you spend on social media, how much time you spend focusing on other people's lives and comparing yourself to them. There's actually this really cool thing called the rule of 3. So the rule of 3 is when you have 3 different categories of people in your life. So 1 is people that are on like the same level, moving at the same pace as you. Maybe they've been your lifelong friends, or just people that you feel really comfortable with, and you feel like you're kind of at the same pace and the same page as them. The second is people who inspire you and motivate you and are like mentors and that you look up to. Spending time around them or absorbing their information helps like lift you up and teach you and encourage you. And then the third category is people that you can teach and you can mentor and that you can inspire and that you feel good that you've been able to share and help them find something that's important for their life. So it's good to have a balance of all 3. If we sit there and we just look constantly at other people's lives that are doing better than us and constantly putting ourselves down, we're going to end up feeling so overwhelmed and so insecure and low because we don't have exactly what they have. So remember, stop comparing yourself, take a break from social media if that's what you need, and just do some reflecting as well about what it is that you have. Like I mentioned before, what is going right for you right now. Number 6, go into nature. There's something extremely healing about being out in nature. This is my backyard. There's a river down there. You kind of see it, and my house is up there. So go out in nature. Breathe in the fresh air, connect with the natural vibration of the plants and the animals all around you, the sunshine, all of those things. We need those as humans. It's underrated how much nature can really change your mood and heal. So even just going for a small walk, even if it's 5 minutes, and give yourself praise for doing that, for taking that small action, going outside for even 5 minutes. Flipping my page on my notes. Number 7, understand that life happens in cycles. This one is really cool because it gives you a perspective of there's been times likely in your past where things have been going well, and then you've hit roadblocks and you have felt down or low, and then it goes back to feeling great and something's going well. It's just like seasons. Our life happens in cycles. So we might have a time where we're feeling really great. We've just accomplished something, and then we come up against something else like down the road, a couple months down the road, or even a year down the road, or we go through something like a breakup or whatever's happening that's gotten you in this demotivated state right now is a cycle, and it will pass. Have you ever heard the term, this too shall pass? It's exactly like that. You just have to remember that nothing is forever, nothing is permanent, everything is temporary. Change is the number one consistent thing in life, and that this is just a cycle. I have been going through this myself, like adjusting to a new country, living in Costa Rica now, starting a family, being almost finished my pregnancy. So many cycles within this pregnancy, holy hell, like so many cycles of feeling good about myself and then feeling nervous and feeling insecure, feeling like, yeah, not ready, and then feeling great and feeling excited and feeling whole and complete, and like it's so, you know, grateful to be able to have a child. It's cycles. It's all cycles. Life is not like this. It's not like this like constant up. It's like this. This is life. So in cycles and in season. Okay, number 8. This is important. So this is when you start to move into action. So when you are ready to start taking action, start with baby steps. Don't leap right into the biggest thing right away. Start with baby steps. How can you start with something small, like taking a bite size versus a gulp of something? Something easy to check off your list, and that will encourage you to continue moving forward. Okay, so start with baby steps. Find gratitude about as much as you can in anything that you can. That didn't make sense. Okay, find gratitude in anything that you can and try journaling about it. So start with I am grateful for, or I am blessed to, and write it down. How many things can you get? I bet you can get hundreds of things. I am blessed to be able to be outside. I am blessed to have legs to allow me to walk. I am grateful for my partner who is encouraging of everything I do. I am blessed to be able to start a family. I am grateful for my own family. So many things. Some of them can be like so small that you didn't even think about it. Like, I am so blessed to be able to have water that runs in my house right now. Not everybody does. I am so grateful that I've been able to try so many different exotic fruits. I am so grateful that I have been able to go to college. I am so blessed that I get mostly good night's sleep often. Like, the list is just, it's endless. It's really endless. So when you're feeling very low, demotivated, and like focusing on just what's going wrong, a part of switching to thinking about what's going right, taking time to write about it. What am I grateful for? What am I blessed for? So those are my top 9 things. And remember, when you still feel, even after going through all these steps, if you still feel like your intuition's not giving you any signs and that motivation's still not there, always go back to like remembering it's okay to take a break, it's okay to slow down, it's okay to pause. And what you might need right now is just silence. It's to just sit with yourself and your thoughts and just allow for that cycle to finish and go through and move on to the next cycle. And you will be guided. That is what you might need, is just allow yourself to be, and allow the time to come where the guidance will come in. That was all over the place. I hope that helps somebody. I really appreciate you guys. Whoever watches these videos, I appreciate it. I hope somebody got something out of it. And again, comment below, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Hope you keep showing up. I'll be continuing making these videos out in my backyard and dealing with the mosquitoes and the ants and all the other creatures. But anyway, I hope you have a beautiful day. And actually, yes, too, if ever you want to reach out, please feel free. All my details are in the description of how you can contact me through my website, which has lots of good information on it as well and ways that we can connect. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Enjoy your day.